My specialty. No hurting people, no screaming, no being mean. Then everything will be okay again.
$5 if you can guess who made a total ass out of himself today with a total blatant act of bigotry. Shocking. Just never ready. I always plan on preparing, steeling myself for a good helping of horror, but every fucking time. It's like having to lose your virginity whenever you have sex. Today I said that outlawing gay marriage is wrong because that makes marriage separate but equal. And Miller, he said separate but equal is A-okay. What the fuck? When I said Brown versus Board, he said the court couldn't be trusted because they once supported slavery. When I said all men are created equal, he said the Constitution didn't say it should also have the same marriage laws. When I said bigotry, he said will of the people. Fuck, I just can't win. He uses these arguments that are based on these assumptions that are either fallacious or wrong or idiotic, and he expects us to just take it, to agree, to kneel down and submit, and then he smiles. He fucking smiles. Like he's the nicest guy in the world, Mr. fucking Rogers, A.B. fucking Lincoln, and I hate it. 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 And you know what? I hate him. Fuck it. Fuck it, I do. I hate him as I have never hated anyone, and I hate that I hate, that I hate, and I hate, and I hate.
The world works like it does because that is how the world works. It's only successful because it leaves room for random movement. $20 bills being rescued from the sidewalk and spaceships blowing up before they leave the ground. The world, I am saying, is nothing. So when it does shit, it's not up to us, or for us, or because of us, but in spite of us, because it does not care. People who need to find meaning, I pity them. I'm fine. Obviously. For goodness God's sake, I'm 15. I'm just curious, is all. How on earth did Ben Stevens know I took his cellular? The only person I told was Jamie, and she wouldn't spill. We're besties. That's like blood brothers, but without the risk of HIV. Anyway, Jamie loves me. And she's not like Ben Stevens. She knows the law. She respects the law. She friggin' co-wrote the law. There are just so many logical explanations, though. Look, people believe stuff. They believe in stuff. They believe in a lot of stuff, and that's okay because they need to. Stuff is what keeps people going. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, you believe whatever you need to. And so will I.
Benjamin Miller is dead. Something burst in his heart while he was watching TV. His wife left to get him his dinner, and when she came back, he was on the floor and there was blood in his ear. I didn't know what to do. I went down by the rivers, picked flowers, you know. I didn't pick the flowers. I didn't pick the flowers, I was supposed to. I feel like God, I feel like shit. Shit, I feel fine. I keep telling myself that it hasn't hit yet, that it would actually be really, really horrible, but I don't believe that. I hated him. I hated him. And now he's dead, and everything's the same. Except that now I don't shake when I go to history, and I don't go to sleep with my fists clenched. This is wrong. I know, trust me, I know I'm not the perfect Christian. I cuss, and I lie, and once I almost had sex. But I never thought those things made me bad, but somewhere something went wrong because he's dead and I'm fine. That's not how it's supposed to work. I was the one that hated, not him. He said horrible things about a lot of people, but he didn't know any better. He was just uninformed. But the things I thought about him, I knew exactly what I was doing, thinking, feeling, and how wrong it was, but I couldn't stop it. I couldn't. It was just there inside of me, and I let it be. If I tried harder, if I tried just a little bit harder, then maybe things would be different.
So, here it is, moment of truth, the revelation of the great answer. Are you ready? You're ready. Who am I kidding? No one is ever ready. Not to hear the thesis of my theory, the single connected thread that drags everything into one, that makes this impenetrably true. No one's ready to hear this. No one wants to. Not your teachers, not your boyfriend, not your mother, because they don't want to have to deal with it. They don't want to have to know, because when they know, they can't pawn things off as ignorance. And who wants that? Brace yourself. Nothing matters! God, that felt good, didn't it? I can only do that because it's true. It doesn't matter what you think of me. For Jesus, God's sake, it doesn't matter what you think of anything. We're not here for a reason. We're here, and that's it. And we have to get over that because disbelieving it isn't going to change anything. You don't know how to handle that little revelation. You're just sitting there, mouths all slack, brains ajar, wondering how the fuck you're going to deal. Well, here, let me give you a hand. You're going to live. Live and live the fuck up. Say whatever the